Hi everyone and welcome to today's Element Yoga Flow. In today's class we flow through the 5 elements of Ayurveda, and these 5 elements are ether, air, fire, water and earth. So let's get started. We start in a seated position on the mat and we start with a little visualization exercise. So find a comfortable seat. Make your spine long. Bring your head over your torso. Gently bring your chin down that it's parallel to the mat. Reach the crown of your head up high and relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes. And we start to focus on the first element, ether or space. So take a few deep breaths in and out and notice the space that you create in your body with your breath. Inhale and exhale. The next element that we focus on is the air element, and air is responsible for all movement. So continue to breathe and notice every little movement in your body. This can be the movement from your breath, your belly going in and out, or the tiny little movements that you do in your body. The next element is the fire element. And the fire element is responsible for all transformation in our body. And of course the fire element is hot and warming. So try to notice all the heat that you can feel in your body. Maybe that's in your belly, maybe your hands or your feet feel hot today. Maybe you sweat a little bit under your armpits. Where can you feel heat today? Our next element is the water element. And water is responsible for all nourishment. So think back to your day or maybe yesterday and remember every time your body or your mind got nourished. Maybe you had a really good meal at dinner or good breakfast. Maybe you had a good conversation or someone gave you a hug. How did you get nourished in the last 24 hours? And our last element is the earth element. And the earth element gives stability and grounds us. It's heavy. So notice the earth beneath you. Notice the mat that you are sitting on. Notice every body part that is touching the mat. And feel the heaviness of your body. Feel gravity pulling you towards the earth. And notice how this gives you stability and strength. Then slowly open your eyes and we move into our more active journey through the 5 elements. So we start in a child's pose. So come on your mat. Bring your toes together to touch. Spread your knees out wide and then walk your hands forward. Maybe bring your head down on the mat or on a block. And take one deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. And to focus on the ether or the space element, walk your hands over to the left side. And bring your head back down. And then I want you to focus on your breath. Inhale. And feel how you create space on the right side of your body. And exhale. 2 more deep breaths here. In and out. Then lift your head back up and walk your hands over to the right side. And lower your head back down. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that both of your sitting bones, especially your left sitting bone, stays down grounded on your heel. Inhale to create space. And exhale. Then come back to center. Lift your hips up high and we come to a tabletop position. Our next pose will be cat and cow stretches. And this is a good exercise for our next element, which is the air element, which really focuses on movement. So really enjoy movement here. With your inhale, you drop your belly, reach your tailbone up high, bring the shoulder blades together, your chest reaches forward, lift your head up. And with your exhale, lower your head down, let it hang heavy. Press into your hands and spread the shoulder blades wide. Pull the belly button in and tuck your tailbone under. And we do this a couple of times to celebrate the air element. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to round. You can include some natural movements here to swing your hips left to right and continue your cat and cow stretches. But really focus on movement here. Link your movement to your breath and do whatever feels good. It can be playful, it can be sensual. This can be whatever you want. Then come back to center and come down on your belly. Our next pose will also be for the air element, and it will be a dancing cobra pose. For dancing cobra, lower your head down on the mat first. Then bring your hands next to you. They should be in one line with your shoulders. And bring your hands really below your elbows, and really everything, your elbow and your hands should be in one line with your shoulders. Lift the elbows up. Bring your head down first, and then with your inhale, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Engage your thighs and your quads. And then inhale, lift your head and your torso up high. Exhale, lower back down. 4 more like this. Inhale and exhale. Imagine you are a dancing cobra in one of these baskets on a bazaar. One more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Bring the elbows close to your torso. Engage your whole body and then press your body up to plank pose. We just stay here for a moment and then bring the hips up high and back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here to warm up your hamstrings. Bend one knee and then the other. And we now move into the fire portion of our yoga flow. So expect to create some heat in your body. Look between your hands and step your left foot to the inside of your left hand. Your right leg stays extended behind you. Find stability here first and then inhale and come up to high lunge. Inhale to reach your arms up high and exhale to let your hips sink down deep. Your left knee should be over your left ankle. Pull your belly button in and square your hips here. Feel the strength. Then bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Inhale and make your spine long. Exhale and twist to the left side by bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Don't forget to smile here, even if you lose balance for a second. Press your hands together and open up. Stay in this pose, but bring your gaze to the front. Focus on your left foot and then bring the weight into your left foot and step your right foot forward so that you are in a twisted chair pose. Awesome. Bring your prayer back to center. Extend your legs and look and bring your hands down on the mat to a forward bend and step back to downward facing dog. One deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let's do the same on the other side. This time step your right foot forward. Find grounding first. And with your inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale and sink the hips down. Again, first check your alignment here. Your hips should be squared to the front of the mat. Pull the belly button in. Open up your chest. Reach the arms up high. Relax the shoulders down. Then bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. One more breath in here. Exhale and twist. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together and try to bring the prayer to your sternum. Then look down a few inches in front of you. Focus on your front leg and step your back leg up to a twisted chair pose. Awesome. Then bring your prayer back to center. Bring the hands down and relax. Extend the legs, maybe bend one knee and then the other. And step back to downward facing dog. Let's take one deep breath here. Inhale and exhale, open your mouth. Let the heat out. Good job. Let's continue with our flow through the elements. Our next element is the water element. And for the water element, I like to do flowing movements. So we will alternate between reverse warrior and a side angle. So let's get started. With your inhale, step your right foot forward. Bring the left heel down and make the left foot parallel to the short end of the mat. And then bring your torso up to a warrior 2 pose first. Spread your arms out wide, bend the front knee. Open up your hip to the side. And then with your inhale, reach your right arm up and back to reverse warrior. Exhale, bring the right arm forward down on the mat or on your thigh and reach the left arm to the front to side angle. Inhale back to reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Make yourself long. One more. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, extended side angle and reach forward. Then bring both of your hands down. Frame the right foot. Step back to downward facing dog. One breath here. In and out. And we do the same on the other side. Step the left foot forward and come up to warrior 2 first. Open up your hip to the right side. Maybe you have to widen your stand a little bit. Let your hips sink down. Your left knee is over your left ankle. Spread your arms out wide, but relax your shoulders down. And let's start flowing. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. One more. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Then bring both of your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. One more deep breath in and out here together. In and out. Then lower your knees down. And we move to the more relaxing part of today's class, where we focus on the earth element. Extend your legs in front of you. Reach your toes up high, engage your legs, then reach your arms up high. Make your spine long, reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling. And with your exhale, reach forward and come to a seated forward bend. You can grab your feet, your ankle, your calves, or just bring your hands down on the mat. Whatever feels good here. And notice how gravity is pulling you down. Slow down your breath. Inhale and exhale. You can round your spine here. That's totally fine. We really want to relax here. Then slowly come back up to a seated position. Our last pose for today will be a supported bridge pose. And I recommend you either have a block or a bolster close by and bring it right next to you where your hips are. Then lay down on your mat. Bring the feet on the mat and try to reach for your heels with your fingertips. Bring your shoulder blades under your back. Relax your neck. It should be long and relaxed. And with your next inhale, gently lift your hips up high and slide the block or bolster under your hips, under your lower back. And let your hips and your back, your whole pelvis rest on the block. Enjoy this really gentle inversion where your hips are higher than your shoulders. This is a great pose to relax your belly and also for water retention. And slowly come back to your breath. Press into your feet and bring your hip up a little bit to remove your block or bolster. Relax your hips back down, extend your legs. Extend your arms to the side. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Shavasana. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Stretch your arms over your head and roll to one side. One more breath here. Then come up to a seated position on your mat. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Thanks for practicing with me today and experience all the 5 elements. Namaste.